AsciiDoc has its roots in the programming and coding scene. So therefore, it's also quite obvious that there's a lot of coding support integrated in the syntax. Now let's have a look at coding blocks and syntax highlighting and callouts in AsciiDoc and how they work in AdOc Studio. So let's jump right in. So let's say we have a code example in Python and we want to integrate in our document. So for this, we simply write code and we see our AdOc code already gives us some examples of the syntax we can use. We can either write in multiple paragraphs or in a single paragraph, depending on our choice. For now, our code is in multiple paragraphs, so we choose the first one. We don't need a title, so I click on tab. We have the programming language, which is Python, and now we can enter the text, which I have already in store, but we can see there's still something missing. So we see the function here, but for some reason it still has a red background. In order to understand what's going on here, we go into the issue navigator and we see to enable source highlighting, define the source highlighter attribute. So that's what we do. We write source and we can see source highlighter, and now the code is also marked in a few different colors. And we've got our coding example in here. If we want to, we can give it a title, Hello World. And now we got a title and a code section. So that's it for coding blocks in general. But since we're in technical documentation, we want to explain what this code means to our users, to our readers. And for this, another handy feature comes to play, which is callouts. Callouts help you to give further information to the code itself and do so in a quite easy to follow manner. You simply write a 1 in this syntax directly behind the place where you want to put it. You can write a second callout over there if you want. You can write a third callout over there. So now we get 3 markers, which we need to define next, because you can see in the issue navigator, there's no list item for this reference yet. And in order to do so, we simply write the same syntax and then give it a further information. So define function there, then write file, and then, success. So there you have it. That's callouts in AsciiDoc. If you want to, however, change the format of the small numbers, you can go into the document header once again and write, for example, icons font. And now you can see that you have 1, 2, 3 as an icon based on the Font Awesome library. What you can also do is to not use icons font, but icons image. And with that, you're not using the Font Awesome library for the numbers and the dots, but rather your own image. So let's quickly type it in here, image. What you then also have to do is to set the icon directory, which is icons dir. And now you can see, because I've placed in a callouts folder, in the media folder, I placed 3 icons which are labeled 1, 2, 3. And now these images display in the preview and the export as well. So there you have it. That's coding and callouts in AdOc Studio.